New Hampshire. The challenger today, Tom Surette of North Billerica. Hi, everybody. Welcome once again to Candlepin Bowling. I'm Don Gillis. Here's today's challenger, Tom Surette of North Billerica. Spare leave. Tom has a league average of 125, high single 192, high triple 464. Yes. He had a 685 in winning his roll-off. Tom is married, has a son. He's representing Candlewood Lanes. There's an 8 and a tough spare leave, a tough split, I should say. You can't call that a spare leave. Nope. One of the great things about watching something like that is, see, now all of you who said, gee, he should have played it the other way, are all saying, see, aren't you? Sure, I knew you were. Okay, here is our defending champion, Steve Vadney. Won his title last week, beating Rich Pedroli.
Pick it up, Steve.
Okay, a 10. You might remember that Tom's brother Peter was on not too long ago. Strike for Steve Vadney. Made it look nice and easy, didn't he? Tom Surette got a break there. Had himself a spread eagle. Got rid of it. Big hit, big 9. Too bad. Maybe released that just a little too soon. In other words, rushed it a bit, is what I'm really saying. So it's a 10 instead of another spare. Now Steve Vadney comes up working on a strike. Steve rolled a 380 last week. First ball gets him 7. And a good chance for a spare. There it is. Now the chance for bonus money. Oh. 2 on a half Worcester right. Hit the left side. Still didn't get the pocket. The number 1's still there. 7-box. All right, we're going to catch you up to date on the scoreboard. And right now, at the end of 4 in the opening string, our challenger, Tom Surette, 57. Our defending champion, Steve Vadney, 49. Surette now rolling in the 5th frame of the opening string. Leading in the match. Strike! You saw him shake his head, and what he's thinking about, obviously, is the single pin, the 10 that he missed in the 4th, which would have had bonus money for him right now, and would have had an extra big 10 for Phil. No, they're not going. All around it. Rolling, but not going to hit it. $10. Now our defending champion, who incidentally right now is in one of the top 5 toward our next championship show, but it's a pretty safe bet that that won't last too long. His 380. Oh, 10 still there. Right now, the top 5 are Rich Pedroli with his 415, John Miller with his 412, Paul Berger with his 392, Steve Vadney with his 380, and Tim Lipke with a 374. Half Worcester right again. Pin lead at the moment for this young man, today's challenger. Boy, he explodes them, doesn't he? Nope. Both sides. He throws it hard enough, you'd think the breeze would knock it over. That time it was there. Steve Vadney, our defending champion. He's married, father of 2, and works as an assembler for Sturm Ruger Gun Company Incorporated, representing Hillsborough B&L Bowl. Nice spare. Nice spare. Not an easy one, but you can see he put it away. Bonus. Played to the left side this time, maybe overcorrecting because of the half Worcesters on the right that he's had. All right, you can see the score on the scoreboard there. And 2 bonus balls to throw. Boy, I'll tell you, you can see that he throws strikes. All right, 2 in a row, and that puts him right now at 125 plus what he gets on the next one, and a frame to go. Five. $137. Now Steve Vadney, who is falling further and further behind. He's at a strike, but on both of his spares, he's had a 2 fill and a 4. Here's a strike. Just missing it. This is tough to convert because that's the 8 pin rather than the 7 that he has to work with opposite the 4 horsemen. The fill is 6, 106. $115. So $50 in bonus money will go to challenger Tom Surette for winning the first string. And that's all the bonus money that there was in the first string. The score at the end of one, challenger Tom Surette, 137. Defending champion Steve Vadney, 115. So close. Six. Not bad. Not bad. Get that 1 pin out of the way. So if we play off this 3 pin, yes. All right. Did it just right. Came right in on the object pin, which was the 3 pin. And, of course, the wood helped. So 2 marks in a row. Tom Surette. He made his first appearance on our show back in 1982 in August as he beat Dave Romani. Next week he beat Joe Carchidi and lost himself to Joe Delisio.
Get over. Let's go, kid.
Next week's challenger will be coming from the Cape Cod area, but as we are taping this, that roll-off had not been held. 2 full spread eagle. Spread eagle is where you try to get a 10 out of it and hope that on your second shot, maybe you'll get lucky. Boy, that was a clinic on how to make a 10 out of a spread eagle, I want to tell you. He so crisply took care of each side. Going for bonus. Too bad. Just 4, but he left himself with a real tough one. That was a good effort because he played that 2-pin on the left side, kicked it over, but there was just too much space. So no bonus money yet, except the $50 for winning the first string, which went to challenger Tom Surette. Look at that split. No wood, no nothing. I mean, really, what do you do with a 6 and 7? All he could do was try to move it. Three-pin. Oh. Nope, the 7 wouldn't go. It's interesting that when Tom was on previous time, on 3 weeks, his losing score was higher than his 2 winning scores. He bounced that off the foot foul line. He won with a 358, the next week won with a 359, and then lost with a 361. He's gone through 4 frames here in the second string, and on every one of them it looked as if he was going to make a mark. Once again, a little shot at the scoreboard. 22-pin lead for Tom Surette coming into this string, and now 10 pins have been picked up by Steve Vadney, because at the end of 4 it is Vadney 49 and Surette 39. Okay, Steve Vadney, our defending champion, now rolling in the 5th frame of the middle string. Okay, that's well, sort of, I call it a side saddle triangle. Made up of the 1, 3, 5. And a 9. See what he can do with the 4 horsemen left side. Beautiful. Oh, doesn't that look pretty? Right into that pocket. 1, 2, and then bango. Al Gillis keeping score on that big scoreboard, and Frank Galazzi keeping score beside me today. And again, Tom Surette comes so close to a strike. For a spare, yes. His first mark in the second string. There it is. Phil Rubin, our producer and director, as usual. Joanne Panto, statistician, secretary. And he gets another spread eagle. And, of course, sitting in his accustomed spot, Ralph Stewart, our lob-line judge and referee. A 6 box. Oh, that was a wash, getting 4 on the fill and 6 in the frame. There was no profit on the spare. Now let's see what our defending champion Steve Vadney can do. He has a 7. No wood to help. 2, 4, 5, and the 5 still there. Pretty strike for Steve Vadney. Pretty strike. As the last pin finally dropped. Challenger Tom Surette. Again, just too full on the head pin. When he gets in the pocket, either right or left, they go. Usually all of them or 9 of them. But when he comes in too full, then he winds up with a spread eagle. Okay, so he gets 9. Is it going to go? Yes. Slow motion strike as eventually the 7 finally drops. Here's Steve's. Oh, so close to 2 in a row. All right, the 8 pin to pick up now for another mark. He has it. Two marks in a row, waiting for them to be reset. Here we go, bonus. Oh, yes! What a finish to the second string for Steve Vadney. $50 in bonus money right there. All right, one more. Pretty tough to get all these with one ball. No. All right, 7. 142. Excellent string for Steve Vadney. League average 125, as I've told you. His high single 186 and high triple 452. Tom Surette now. And Tom, today's challenger, gets almost another spread eagle. 1 extra pin went down, the 2 pin. Oh, yes, what a try. Beautiful shot. Oh, what an effort. What a great effort. So he gets 9 as a fill and 10 in this box, but that still puts him only at 97. And even if he rolls a 120, it would result in a tie. Well, he won't be rolling a 120. Let's see if he can get both of these now. If he plays this wood correctly. Oh, he had to hit that piece of wood, and he didn't quite get it. He wanted to nick the end of that piece of wood, kick it over so it would take down the 6. No, the ball is just spinning and spinning away now. So it is a 10-107. And so the lead has changed now, and Steve has the lead by 13, yes, 13 pins, right. How about that? He came from 22 down to go ahead by 13 pins. As the score at the end of 2 is our defending champion, Steve Vadney, 257. Our challenger, Tom Surette, 244. Challenger Tom Surette rolling first in the 3rd string. There's that spare leave again. Yes, he made it. And that's not as easy as it looks, that side saddle triangle. The 1, the 3, and the 5. So he's 13 pins down. And he gets himself 2 on a half Worcester left. But that's what makes this game so intriguing, because you can just miss the head pin, just miss it, and punch out 2. 7 box. So that was a loss. He wound up with 19 despite a spare. Steve Vadney. Nope. At the end of the show, our 2 bonuses, $300 in the high-low jackpot. No, check that. It's yes, it is. Sure it is. What am I talking about? And $250 in the home viewer. Wrong pin fell. 10 was the one he wanted to go. Can he move it? He moved it, but didn't get the 8 pin, which is the one that almost seemed assured. But he makes the 10. All right, it remains 13 pins, the lead, with 8 frames left. Single pin. Okay. Spare for challenger Tom Surette in the 3rd. Bonus. Too full, but he got away with it, as the late drop of the 2 and the 4 bailed him out. Otherwise, he would have had himself pretty nearly a spread eagle. Oh, he turns around, stamping his feet for having missed that one, as he hit the 6 but didn't get the 6-10. And it's a 10. Now our defending champion, here he is. And Steve Vadney comes from Claremont, New Hampshire, made his first appearance on our show last week and won. And as you might not be surprised, has said that he wouldn't mind emulating his fellow New Hampshire native, Tim Lipke. Hit it the wrong way. Hit it to the wrong side. He kicked it right, and he should have kicked it left into that piece of wood. So he gets himself a 10, and the lead of the 13 is now down to 5, because he was opposite a spare 8. Nope. There's the kingpin. And he has it. Right on. All right, Tom Surette has, in completed frames, closed it to 5. This is the 2 and the 5. Should go, but he had to hit the 2. He's very upset with himself for the singles that he's missed. That was a 2-pin setup, but he actually missed one of the pins. That's what I'm saying. The thing that's frustrating him right now is the fact that he's had spare leaves and hasn't made them. He's got a great first ball. That time it got him the almost a spread eagle, but he does come right in there. Oh, what a pretty shot. But the 4 is still there. Nine. All right, the lead at the moment is 5, plus what he gets on this next one. Give him 6 more, it's 11. And a chance for another. He got it. So he's got the spare opposite the 10, and now he will add to that 11-pin lead. Oh, yeah. Oh, he is putting this thing away. That's 21 right now. And 2 more bonus balls. Tom Surette. Tom comes back with a strike. Now they are heating up. Oh, look at that. Almost 2 in a row. All right, single pin. And he does need it. Oh, he can hardly believe it. He can hardly believe it. And a 10. Okay, 3 marks in a row up there on the board. Steve Vadney. He has 2 strikes in a row. All right. Oh, look at that. So close to an extra $1,000 and a 1-week trip for 2 to Singapore, courtesy of Singapore Airlines. But he makes the spare, and he's got $250 in bonus money. Tom Surette. Almost a backdoor spare, but it's too late now. Okay, final frame now. Tom Surette, and his last chance to make some money. And it could be big, of course. He still could get 3 strikes in a row. But not like that. He does scatter them, though, doesn't he? He gets a lot of action. Wood rolling around a little bit. Now, he'll move it. Oh, nope. I thought sure he was going to hit that wood and kick it over to get the 7. I'm sure he did, too. Okay, 9. And congratulations go to Steve Vadney as he maintains his championship. However, he still has bonus money up there, and don't forget, he came that close with 2 strikes in a row and then a 9 drop. Can he do it again? No. All right. So it stops right there, but he already has 250. He's going to get another 50 for winning this string. So he's up to $300. Now, okay, he's going to get himself another 100 too, because he's going to have a 400. He's over 400. Nine. All right, 148. 415, is that right? Or 405, I guess it is. Yeah, it's 405. Son of a gun. Look at that, huh? As he came through with his 405, and of course, as I said, on the basis of what he had done last week with his 380, that put him in our group of 5 towards our next championship show, but I said that the 380 probably wouldn't mean very much. And here he's taken care of that by rolling himself a 405, and that currently puts him in 3rd place, because Rich Pedroli with a 415, John Miller with a 412 would be ahead of him. Then he comes in 3rd with his 405. Paul Berger has a 392, and Tim Lipke at 374. And speaking of Tim Lipke, all of a sudden we start thinking a lot of deja vu when we look at a young bowler who's coming down here from New Hampshire, who has never been on the show before, and who comes down here and the first time on wins himself 2 in a row and a lot of bonus money. $400 in bonus money plus his 700, and he still has a shot at the high-low jackpot, which is worth $300, which we'll get to after I give you the final score again. And that is Steve Vadney, 405, Tom Surette, 358. $150. So let's this time go over to this side and see what we can find. Dig down deep and pull one out. Anywhere from 753 to 773. Do you think we'll have a winner? Yes. You do? Okay, let's find out. It's Omer Gallardetz of Post Office Square in Lowell, Massachusetts, and the guess is 731. Son of a gun. Ah, yeah, okay. So it's going to be worth $300 next week. Speaking of $300, that's what's in the high-low jackpot. Stephen, you've already picked up $400 in bonus money. Take first try at this. Oh, you almost did it. Okay, Tom. Little consolation prize. No. All right. Okay, guys, if you'd both come up here, please, and I'll start with Tom, since you're a little bit closer to me. Steve, why don't you get over there behind so the folks can get a shot at you, okay? Let me see, Thomas. All I remember, and I'm sure you will too, is an awful lot of great first ball and then a lot of single pin misses, huh?
Yeah.
Son of a gun. I know that it had to be very frustrating for you. But the last time you were on, won 2 in a row, and then, yeah.
Someone's got to win. Someone's got to win.
I guess you're right. Yeah. Well, listen, you come back and see us again, will you? That is from the Ace Trophy Company. You got $300 plus $50 in bonus money, and that's good for a Fisher Space Pen, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Yeah, I'm getting you to play jump rope here. Here's another trophy to put on the shelf from the Ace Trophy Company. And as I said before, your compatriot from New Hampshire put about a dozen of those up on the shelf somewhere. So see if you can emulate him, huh?
Right. I'd like to. I'd like to.
I don't blame you. He had a great time here. Well, let's see. You had $700 for winning, and you picked up $400 in bonus money for getting the extra. I mean, you just went on and on. You won 2 strings that was worth $100, 400 series, another, and then you had, in addition to that, $200 in putting stuff together, and almost got the extra 1,000, huh?
Yeah, unreal.
Yeah, what a feeling, huh?
Right.
I'll bet, yeah. Well, listen, you're going to have somebody from the Cape challenge you next week. I don't know who it is yet, but you bring along the kind of bowling you brought, and we'll be very happy to have you. Okay? Don Gillis with the whole crew. See you then. Bye-bye, everybody.